Are you married to a Nephilim? Are you married to a Nephilim? Genesis 6 is so powerful, especially when you add that with the book of Enoch. When you start talking about giants, when you start talking about how they slept with the daughters of men, or Enoch calls them the watchers. A lady asked me just this morning, did all the giants be removed from the earth? I said no. She said, I don't study the Bible, but could it be that this man I'm with is not all the way human? She said, am I crazy for talking like this? I said, no, ma'am. You're on point for talking like this, because most people don't understand that everybody's not human. Now, this is the part I always talk about the Bible, when it says there was giants before and after the flood, because water does not kill spirit. That's why when they went over there, oh man, we look like grasshoppers compared to them. There was still giants. See, all of them were not locked down. All this marrying and partying, and with JT, my pastor said that book is we don't read the Old Testament, and angels can't have sex, angels don't marry. The Bible says in Matthew such that, I know where you're going, Matthew 22, verse 30. Because the Bible, Christ said, angels in heaven do not marry. Hold on though. Which angels was he talking about? See, these are the questions you have to ask, because you got the holy angels, and then you have the fallen angels, which are the watchers. The ones who messed up and saw that the daughters of men was fair, and they had slept with them, had sex. And then you have giants. This is why you know everybody ain't human. There are people right now that's wondering, could my husband, could he really be a Nephilim? Is this man I'm dating, is they all the way human? I don't know. I don't know what to think. Study the word. Everything you're looking for is right there in the word if you accept it. Holy angels don't marry. Ain't no holy angels marrying in heaven. But what do you think the fallen angels done? See, I just got through talking about the book of Enoch. Go to Enoch, get around chapter 15. Enoch said they had defiled themselves with the daughters of men. Them watchers had defiled themselves with the daughters of men. They took on wives. Genesis 6 says the same thing. They took wives. They had sex. The women were beautiful. They had sex. Now the question is, how was they having sex? Because most people say, well, I don't agree with the Bible say they have sex. So, but you telling me that Satan, who is an angel of light, who can transform. So could it been that, man, they was able to take on human form? Remember when the Most High sent those angels to Sodom and Gomorrah? Those were angels in the form of male angels. Men. And what did they want to do? Rape the angels. They want to rape the male angels. So this is why you see Nephilims, you see giants, you see before and after the flood, they are still here. That's why the Most High got to shut it down. When it's all said and done. See, everybody ain't chained down. Key word, what he said, it's gonna be like the days of Noah before Christ's return. That goes over most people's head. Everybody you see is not human. So I'm asked this question again as I close. How did those watchers have sex with the daughters of men? How was it possible? Could they reproduce, or they couldn't reproduce? Because if they couldn't produce, how do you explain the giants? I'll leave you with that. Shalom.